All right, man. I did a live on this the other day, but I wanted to do a video on this to be Pacific. So let's get to it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Christian chance get notifications. We go live or drop a video and Stephen A. Smith says that Premier Boxing Champions tried to put a gag order on him for talking about the Spence and the Crawford fight. So that's what he said. That's what he said, and this is exactly what he said on wax. Like I said, shout out to Bruce MF Bang. Go subscribe to the homie channel. They do great content.
This is the damn problem with boxing, okay? The fact of the matter is Ryan Garcia is undefeated. Gervonta Davis is undefeated. They're both knockout artists. Terence Crawford is undefeated. Errol Spence Jr. is undefeated. Why the hell are we not getting these fights? Because promoters are holding the sport hostage and depriving the public of the fights we desperately want to see.
So you heard him. So that's the statement that he made, right? That's the statement that he made. Now, this is what he had to say about calling out Spence and Crawford.
Holding up these fights.
Shout out to Bruce Vane, though.
Why do we not have Spence Crawford in boxing right now? Why is that fight not taking place right now?
You know, it's interesting. Terry, I got a call a few weeks ago, and some guys were trying to explain to me what happened because they had, a couple of promoters. I'm not going to mention their names, but they had a problem with the fact that, I was calling out promoters. And I said, listen, it's the truth.
Now, shout out to Bruce Vane once again. Now, at the end of the day, you heard what he said. He said that he called out some promoters. And, he called out Spencer Crawford, and he got a call. He said, I got a call from a few promoters about me calling out Spencer Crawford. And he said that, you know what, it's the truth. I'm going to stand on that. So now, now this gag order stuff that a lot of guys like Bruce Vane is speaking on, and he said Hat Man, somebody in the business got Hat Man first channel took down. That's why it's called Hat Man Strike Back. When he came back to YouTube because he was speaking some truth from his perspective. So now, it's validity until the gag orders. Now it's becoming a lot of validity. I just thought it was going into credentials, but I know it's deeper than that because I know people that do YouTube that got banned from People Gym. I know people, from PBC go to Kelly Swanson, the fighters, and they tell them who they want into the fights, who don't let into the fights. And a lot of people is blaming Kelly Swanson, but she just following her orders. So I already knew most of this was true. But when you call somebody to the stature of Stephen A. Smith and say that you can't be saying that, you can't be blasting us like Stephen A. Smith signed that PBC non-disclosure with disparagement agreement like the rest of your fighters, that just let you know, man, at the end of the day, bro, Errol Spence is out here looking super duper bad. They looking super duper bad. My whole thing is this. It ain't like it's Floyd Mayweather or Manny Pacquiao or Canelo Alvarez or somebody, that's a true superstar. It ain't like that. To me, it ain't like that. That's the crazy thing about it, bro. It ain't even like that. And we know it wasn't Terence Crawford promoter that called. Come on. We know it wasn't. We know it wasn't. We know it wasn't. We know what the deal is. So now PBC is making calls and telling people, oh, you shouldn't say that, or having people call people, oh, you shouldn't say that. You shouldn't let him. He shouldn't be allowed to say this. He shouldn't be allowed to say that. And I just be thinking, I just be looking, bro. And it's getting pathetic. This protect Spence at all costs. I could see if it was protect Canelo at all costs. I really could. I really could see if it was protect Canelo at all costs. I could really see that. Real talk, I really could see that if it was protect Canelo at all costs. Real talk, I really could see that. I really could see that. And I really wouldn't have too much of a problem with it. I can understand that. But to be making calls because y'all getting called out for y'all bullshit, because y'all ducking and everybody see it. You heard Max Kellerman, even Mike Coppinger cop was like, "Yo, this don't." Even Mike Coppinger said, "Yo, this don't even sound right." Even Coppinger said it. Even Coppinger said it. Even Coppinger said it. Like, yo, this don't even sound like no shit that nobody should take. Even Coppinger said it. That's the crazy thing. Even Coppinger said it. And now they making phone calls. So imagine on YouTube what they doing. So imagine on YouTube how they truly moving. Just think about that for a minute. Imagine on YouTube how they truly moving. Come on. If they could do that to Stephen A. Smith and they trying to stop Stephen A. Smith and Stephen, you can't say this. Stephen, you can't say that. Imagine the precedent that they setting by telling Stephen about going checking Stephen A. Smith. Imagine. Oh. That's why you see all these PBC fanboys capping. Capping. That's why you see all these PBC dudes capping, bro. That's why you see these dudes capping for a credential, capping for meal vouchers. I don't even think they pay for their flights and shit like that. Or their hotel rooms. All this capping and buck dancing for credential and all these phone calls, because somebody's scared to take an ass whooping. This is what y'all signed up for. Any given Saturday night or whatever they fighting on, you can get your ass whooped. It is what it is. You don't get paid handsomely for it, and the gig is up. Errol Spence look bad. It's gonna be even worse when he go out there and he announced his next fight and it ain't Terence Crawford. Let's keep it real. It's gonna look real bad. It's gonna look real bad. It's a shame. You know what I'm saying? You making phone calls telling people, "Oh, you can't diss Errol on ESPN. You can't just make the fight." Dude, ain't like he gonna go in there and lose all credibility. Now, Michael Spence cried in the locker room. People forget that, man. He still went down as one of the greatest light heavyweights and part of the, some people believe the greatest boxing family of all time. He still went down like that. That's crazy. He still went down a legend. He still went down a legend. Still. And that's the crazy thing. Well, you can't say this, man. You can't be talking about Errol, man. You can't blame us. You signed this agreement when you interviewed Floyd Mayweather. Ain't nobody trying to hear that, bro. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Y'all out here looking worse than ever. Y'all ain't did nothing. Y'all ain't did nothing. I mean, Terence Crawford, in reality, Terence Crawford didn't even have to come out and do that interview. Let's keep it real. In reality, Terence Crawford did not have to come out and do that interview and do that Instagram live he did, blasting Errol Spence. They hanging they self. They hanging they self, bro. That just let you know that is run like your typical black business. I'm not gonna use the N word there, but you know what I mean. This is run like your typical black business, bro. It is run like your typical black business. It is run like your typical black business. Open late, close early. They have no PR team, no none of that, bro. That is hilarious. They don't have no PR team. They don't know how to do nothing. They don't even know how to do a proper shut up. Here go a couple dollars. Shut up. Y'all can't buy Stephen A. Smith. Y'all money ain't long enough. But hey, nonetheless, it is what it is. Check out the Boxing News and Welterweight playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase chance to notifications. We go live or drop video. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Hit the link tree. It's the first link in the description. Appreciate the love and support. Peace. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think about Stephen A. Smith saying that PBC tried to put a gag order on him for saying that Errol Spence, that they stopping Errol Spence from fighting Terence Crawford. Peace.